Okay, let's talk about first what is going on this weekend with the Montana Veterans Meat Locker.
Well, we have our second annual Memorial Day weekend meat distribution run with the Great Road Rash Riding Club. What we're doing is we're going to eastern Montana this year, and we got a freezer trailer, so we're going to load about 2,000 pounds of meat in it. And on Saturday, May 25th, we're going to drive out to several different cities, and we're going to give out meat at different locations and times. We have going on our first stop, we're going to go to Custer, and we're going to stop at Junction City Saloon, and from 10 to 10:30 a.m., we're going to hand out meat, and then we're going to Forsyth at Town Pump. We're going to hand out meat from 11:15 to 11:45. And then at Miles City, we're stopping at Veterans Park from 12:30 to 1:30. We're going to Terry, Stockman Bank, and we're going to do there from 2 to 2:30. We're going to Glendive, stopping at West Plaza, 3:15 to 4:15. And then we're going to end it at Webo, and we're going to be at the Beaver Creek Brewery from 4:45 to 5:30. We're going to come back. Go ahead.
Not a bad way to end it up at a brewery there, Chris. Great planning on your part on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's all Road Rash. They're doing the timeline. They set up the places. We're just hauling the meat, and we provided the meat.
Very good.
We're going to come back Sunday, and we'll be back on the 26th, and we're going to be at the American Legion Post in Billings at Post 4 in Broadwater, and we're going to be there from 2 to 5, and we're going to give out the rest of the meat to all the veterans in Billings. And so at that American Legion Post 4 is at 1540 Broadwater. But we'll be there from 2 to 5, and we'll have meat for all the veterans in the Billings area. And so hopefully we'll wipe this out and give out all the meat.
There you go. Let's talk about the organization a little bit. This is, basically a project of love that started in your garage, then went into your backyard with refrigerators and Matt from Blaze Pizza, letting you use his big freezers and all this other good stuff. And now you have this refrigerated trailer. Let's talk a little bit about the organization, plus how people can help you.
Well, our organization's been great. It's growing leaps and bounds. It's a lot faster than we planned on it. So with this freezer trailer, this gives us reach to go all across the state. I get 70 messages usually a week about individuals, requesting meat. And it's for veterans and their families. So it's not just a veteran. It's all service members that signed up and their families. And the only way that you can get the meat from us is you got to show proof of service or proof of service for your family member. And we give about 10 to 15 pounds of meat. You can get it monthly. So it's something that it just isn't a one-time thing. And we have no paid staff, so everybody works volunteers for free. And so our board members are the ones that run all this. But we couldn't do this without the great hunters and ranchers in Montana. They donate the animals, we get it professionally processed, and then we hand it out to the service members and their families.
Now, this talk about this trailer that just arrived in Billings. This is a gorgeous trailer, and with your permission, I know you put up on Facebook some of the pictures. I'd like to share those if that's okay.
Yes, that's great.
So let's talk about that trailer a little bit and how it's taking the Montana Veterans Meat Locker to the next level.
Well, since we've only been around for 2.5 years, and we were kind of limited to doing our meat deliveries to different cities throughout Billings, and we were doing it in the winter months to keep that meat frozen in the back of our vehicle in the coolers. So with this trailer, it's a completely contained, it's literally a freezer that is sitting on a beautiful frame, and we can pull it. It's got its self-contained unit, and then it's got the freezer unit that we can get down to 20 below inside of that, and it stays at temperature the whole time. So with a generator on it or plugging into just the power that we can get to at any stationary point, this freezer is literally mobile to go all across the state. We can hit any city in Montana and provide them with meat that's frozen solid. So it's just as great as it comes out from the processor, just as frozen, and we can deliver that to any place, no matter what time of the year or how hot it is.
Now, this trailer was just brought into Billings this week by Pete, who drove, him and his wife, Kathy, drove all the way, I think it was Georgia, wasn't it? And
yes.
All that way and brought it back, and it's the inaugural weekend of it, I guess, this weekend. Somebody says, I really want to help out the Montana Veterans Meat Locker. There's basically two things you can do. Just donate beef or give money that will go to defray a lot of your costs, including this trailer, correct?
That's correct. This trailer costs about $20,000, and with us being a nonprofit, We don't have grants or anything coming in. We're just relying everything on solely right now on donations. So with anybody that wants to help, either donating wild game or donating beef, they can do monetary donations too, where they can donate any amount of money. But like even with this trailer, if businesses are donating, where we said it, if anybody that wants to donate $1,000 or more, we'll put their logo on that trailer on both sides of the trailer. So when we're driving across Montana, we can show everybody that this trailer was bought by our sponsors, and we want to showcase how proud we are of them. And so it'll forever be on that trailer.